Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a fucking big television. Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, and electrical tin openers. Choose good health, low cholesterol, and dental insurance. Choose fixed interest mortgage repayments. Choose a starter home. Choose your friends. Choose leisure wear and matching luggage. Choose a 3-piece suit on hire purchase in a range of fucking fabrics. Choose DIY and wondering who you are on a Sunday morning. Choose sitting on that couch watching mind-numbing, spirit-crushing game shows, stuffing fucking junk food into your mouth. Choose rotting away at the end of it all, pishing and shiting away your last in a miserable home, nothing more than embarrassment to the selfish, fucked-up brats you have spawned to replace yourself. Choose your future. Choose life. But why would we want to do that anyway? We're the Wizard fucking Nerdcast. Welcome back, cunts. As per usual, this is your host, Cogni Jane, here today with the usual suspects.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
That wasn't even a play on your name.
Nope. Doesn't have to be.
It's an Ellie.
Stop looking at me.
Anticipation.
I already introduced myself, but you guys want to...
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah.
You want to delete that part of my life.
Apparently, we have been deleted from DK's life. So anyway, this week we got a few things we want to talk about. For one, same-sex marriage was just legalized today on the day we're recording, so I guess we're going to talk about that. Also, OMG Jurassic World.
What's the OMG stand for in Jurassic World?
Original...
No, I'm watching him think. Because he wants to come up with something clever.
Anything?
Don't. No, it's hers. She took it. She said original. It's hers now.
Nope, it's gone.
But I said, what does it stand for? He just...
Also, we've been hearing some juicy Grand Lantern rumors, as well as some Game of Thrones stuff that's been playing with my damn emotions and irking my fucking soul.
Obese male giants.
Also, I do want to also rant a bunch about how they canceled Hannibal. So, let's not waste time here. Let's get it out of the way. What? Marriage is legal and equal now.
Yay!
Hooray! Look, this morning, I turned my computer on. Alright, I turned Facebook on, and it was like, rainbow!
Yeah, Kai
Brilliance in my fucking...
Yeah.
Like, even before I seen that meme, that's what it was. I scrolled, and it was like, rainbows, 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 rainbows. And you know what? Good. Fucking good. It's a step towards... the future or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not even gonna celebrate it. This is what should be happening.
Yeah,
anyway.
but you know what? People were having this conversation too when fucking blacks and whites couldn't marry.
50% of the gay people were upset when they started being able to marry legally.
Yeah, fuck. Because you know why? They didn't want to marry their fucking partner. Now they can. They don't have an excuse.
That was their excuse.
Shit, it's an option. Like Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we gonna get married. It's like, well, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that shit was
It is cool, though, what Channel 6 was showing, the White House with the rainbow colors out front.
Yeah, that's nifty.
That was fucking pretty cool.
Dude, seeing all them rainbows made me hungry for some Lucky Charms. That's all I thought of.
Or those Keebler
every
M&M
time.
cookies.
I just want to say,
No,
though...
just Lucky Charms every time I see a rainbow.
I do just want to say, though, I always see a lot of hate, like, about Obama, and I'm not really one to get, like, too political about shit anymore. I'm getting too old for this shit. But,
You're the youngest
I
one
just
here.
want to say everybody blames Obama for all our problems, and everybody hates on him, but you know what? Since Obama's been in...
4-3.
Since he's been in office... We've done a lot more shit than would have done, like, with, like, Bush in office. We got nothing done. But Obama fucking... What's the first thing? We killed the terrorist. Shit. We killed the terrorist.
Obama marries gays. OMG.
That motherfucker has...
Obama's a pothead. Obama's a pothead.
That motherfucker has been on more comic book covers than any other president.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He's the symbol for change now.
That was like the...
I think that was his running platform, was him being the symbol for change.
yeah, exactly. I was being fucking...
Gotta give it to him.
But,
a cartoon version of him would look like the black Mad TV kid.
One of the happier things about today, though, was I saw a Vine scrolling down my Facebook feed, and it was Sir Ian McKellen and his husband, who proposed to him in the little video. They were celebrating, like, yay, it's legal now, you know, they're cheering, and then his husband proposes to him. He goes, will you marry me? And he goes, of course I will, and now I can. And they kiss, and it's adorable. Oh my god. Him and his British accent. Adorable. But no, it was like 40 seconds. It was really cute. I just had to...
Who's his husband?
He is...
It's that workout guy with the afro, right?
Richard Simmons.
No.
Like a pony.
Fuck. It's not... I keep wanting to say Bilbo Baggins, but that's not him.
Fucking Bilbo Baggins.
He's gonna hear this like, I'm not even gay.
What are you talking about?
John Barrowman posted a picture of him and his husband kissing Captain Jack from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Him and his husband, both shirtless. The husband looked like he just got out of the shower, still had soap in his hair, and like that was his picture to celebrate it.
That's funny.
Wait, him and his husband?
Yeah.
Why are they? They're already married.
They're married. Well, he's from the UK, where it's fucking been legal for
forever.
Ever. Like,
no, I'm on the same boat as
there's
him.
so much fucking.
I mean, who cares? I mean, not who cares, but like.
Wait, because it was such a ridiculous thing that we even.
They want to get married. Let them get married. Like,
if you want to be miserable, go be fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Says the single guy.
Single now. I was in hell for 11. I did an 11-year tour of duty. Thank you very much.
Duty.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find out.
Dude,
where
I work
Is it Harry Potter?
with a bunch of people
No, it's not.
that are all
Dumbledore.
married or with their girls with their kids and
Goes
shit.
to Kim.
Yeah.
And they just fucking look miserable.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, dude, I'm already miserable. I don't want that burden on me right now. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with just having my dog.
Can I say
and my
how
cat.
much I fucking love him and Patrick Stewart? Like, I wish they were getting married. They're fucking the most adorable ever. Like,
Who?
Patrick Stewart and,
They look the
Ian
exact
McKellen.
same.
well, one has, well,
They
okay.
look the
Well,
exact
one's Professor X, the other one's Magneto.
I'm just saying, they look...
There you go.
In that picture, they have the exact same face.
I mean...
I'm just saying, you're talking about a picture.
Fair enough.
Visual
it's a
medium.
Picture, it's a picture of Sir
No,
Ian
I'm saying that's
McKellen
cool.
and, you know...
It's the thing she
Professor
wasn't
Xavier.
looking
I know
for.
who they
Yeah,
are.
right.
No, now all of a sudden, there's no pictures of it.
I don't want a picture. I just wanted to know
when
who
you
he
put
was.
when you put an Ian McKellen's husband, a picture of Ian McKellen and
Patrick Stewart.
the new Magneto. What the hell's his name?
Right,
They
right.
pop up. Like that's
Oh,
the
really?
first picture that pops up. Them
That's funny.
touching heads at Comic-Con.
Head touch.
Adorable.
It's ridiculous. But yeah,
I love those old gay bastards. They're so great.
I think that's enough of the Nerdcast has to say on that shit for now.
Yeah, but
No,
I mean,
not
good.
that it's shit,
Congrats,
but-
and I'm happy.
Now all
Yeah,
we have
right.
to
Good job
do is legalize
being normal.
weed and
Yeah.
open sword
Somebody said that
carrying,
to me. Oh,
and we're good.
somebody said that to
Oh, it
me.
would be
Right?
Highlander out there.
Right?
Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah. Oh my god, I'd take off 5 heads a day.
That's it.
One swipe.
We legalize gay marriage. That's cool. We're not going to legalize murder.
Not murder. Open sword carry.
Yeah, and my sword's gonna be open.
It's
Just like their
That
necks.
doesn't mean you can just
Sports
chop off
activities.
heads.
Quote,
Yeah,
quote,
why
quote,
not?
quote.
Bullshit. Even jousting, which was their sport back then, they weren't fucking cutting each other's heads off.
You know what's never been
They're
illegal?
poking each other with sticks.
You know what's never been
Big
illegal?
pool sticks.
What?
One of the greatest things in the world. Dinosaurs.
Fucking dinosaur.
Oh, that was good. So Jurassic World.
Yeah, how was it?
Oh,
was
you
alright.
haven't seen it yet?
It
Oh
was,
God.
it was good. It was okay.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was-
or was
No, it was fucking fantastic.
All right, that's what I'm
Vanilla.
saying.
Oh my
Or
God,
was it
I almost-
$500 million
I
fucking dollars in the
almost
first
had a heart
weekend.
attack. Like, he was worrying me.
I know, I'm
No,
good
that
actor.
movie, there was a handful of genuinely, like, scary moments where you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like, she goes up and she fucking opens the T-Rex thing with the flare, like, alright, and the T-Rex comes stomping out of the dark. And then she's just like, phew, with the flare. And you're like, fuck, she's really just gonna leave this thing out there?
I like how the first thing she says about the movie is the climax of the movie. Like, she just
Spoilers!
immediately starts with describing the
Spoilers!
climax of the movie. Like,
Spoilers, guys.
not even like, so Chris Pratt's really good in it.
right.
He is. Oh my god, he's amazing.
Whisperer.
The Alpha Raptor.
Now, let me ask you a question. That was my biggest thing when seeing the trailers, and even now. Was that actually portrayed well? Like, it was not hokey
Yeah. It
and
was
fun.
cheesy?
No,
No,
cool.
it was a lot of fun. It did. I liked it a lot
Like,
because
I
you
It
listen-
know,
makes sense. He had just enough control over them. You
Yeah.
know, like it wasn't like superpower, like down boy. You know,
Right.
like it was just like, all right,
He
easy,
could coax 'em,
easy.
you know?
You know, like-
Yeah, I've seen everybody's been making that into a fucking meme lately. That's everybody's doing it. But
How's Goldblum? How's
He
my
was
I-
awesome in the first and second one.
He wasn't in the
third one. He was in the third one.
No,
He wasn't in Jurassic World?
no,
I thought he was in Jurassic World.
no. The
Were there any
the
Jurassic
Asian
World?
scientist.
Yeah,
was,
the original
from the first one,
scientist.
Doctor whatever.
Is he was the only one?
There's a statue of John Hammond.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Their founder.
who sings Margaritaville?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett was in. He's in that movie. I heard. I don't know why I know this is an Easter egg, but there's a scene where there's a wide crowd shot of everybody running when the dinosaurs get loose or something.
Yeah, pterodactyls
You
first.
vividly see somebody grabbing a margarita, and it's Jimmy Buffett grabbing a fucking margarita. and
I
running.
remember that shot.
Yeah.
Okay, that is Jimmy
Yeah,
Buffett.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, no more Margaritaville for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, the climax is like a multiple dinosaur fight.
Right.
Fucking sweet. Like
Really?
so goddamn awesome. The D-Rex they made, which is fucking cool as shit.
Indominus Rex.
That's another thing.
Great.
It's
Yeah.
basically they spoilers again, they spliced a couple of different dinosaurs together to make a super dinosaur. One of the things being a T-Rex, another one of the things being a Velociraptor. So it's basically
Yeah,
just
that's
a
a good
giant
idea.
angry Velociraptor that
Christ.
has like T-Rex
Oh,
attributes
and it has
inside.
camo.
And the worst part was
camo.
the worst part, yeah, because they also spliced in chameleon DNA. Like so, it could, like
It
they were
altered
trying.
its temperature, its body temperature.
Yeah,
They
it can
couldn't
alter
see
its body temperature too.
It was
They couldn't read it on the
invisible.
heat thing.
Like, tell me that's,
That's
not some
And,
terrifying
and
shit.
it sets traps.
Yeah.
It's
So it's
scratched up.
intelligent.
It scratched up one of the walls, and they're like, "We can't find it because it lowered its body temperature." And they're like, "Oh, the scratched up walls. It must have gotten out." So they went out there. We're looking around. We're talking, and she's just like, "I'm gonna go back to headquarters, see if they can track it with the tracking device."
Right.
And they're like, "Oh shit, it's still in the pen." Like, and so
Really?
like they start just fucking hauling ass, like, because it's just still in there waiting for them.
Yeah, and you just see it go.
It's just
you know,
shattering record after record after record.
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
put like the DNA of like a good listening dog? in
Yeah,
that
like
fucking
a
dinosaur
medium
too. Like sit.
No,
Good
more
boy.
teeth.
Well, the
More
worst
teeth.
part was when Chris Pratt thought he was fucking badass and shit and went out with the Velociraptors to attack him.
Right.
And then the fucking giant D-Rex started talking to the Velociraptors because it's part Velociraptor. and started making those
shit.
noises, and they all just turned right around, and it was just like, oh, fuck, it's too smart. It's too goddamn smart. Like,
Why would they do this? Why?
the whole idea is... and it's a great idea. Like the overarching commentary about it is actually really cool because it's the park is successful.
Right.
It's been running for years at this point, right? And they're actually having a problem with attendance, and that's why
fucking dinosaurs.
right. But it's
But
a
they're not
total
cool
it's a
anymore.
total commentary
It's like a
on
zoo now.
society,
Fair
as
enough.
in like it's just like we would get bored with it. You'd think
Yeah.
it would be fucking crazy awesome, but then it would just become Disney World.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Yep.
like, you take your kids there on special occasions and everyone knows about it, and someone in everyone's family's been to Jurassic World, you know?
Yeah.
And so they're just like, what are we going to do to bump attendance? Let's make a new dinosaur, you know? Like, let's make it scary as shit,
insane.
you know?
Like dinosaurs.
Mission accomplished.
Like motherfuckers, if
Based
every
enough,
movie
really.
is valid in is canon in this movie, right? Is it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Engines in there.
we've
This is
had
in the future.
We've had two different islands where dinosaurs have gotten loose, and then the motherfucking dinosaur got loose in the third one, all over through a fucking city.
Yup.
Right.
Why the fuck would you make
Well,
anything?
that's the thing, is
Francisco.
because they nailed it. Like, it's been running for years. They're comfy.
They finally figured it out.
And then not only that, but InGen is in there again. They're subcontractors for the company that bought Jurassic World.
Oh, really?
Which, by the way, leading up to the release of Jurassic World, the first thing that ever came out was a fake website for the company that bought Jurassic World.
What were they
No
called?
shit.
Masana.
Yeah, they were-
Maserati.
I remember hearing about
Masada's
that.
a real thing.
Yeah, that is a real
That's-
thing.
But it's something Industries, and it's just like one of those shitty global websites that's just like 2 colors and like sharp and sleek, and it's just like, you know, about us, and it's like and it's just like a normal company website.
It's so
like,
legit looking.
We've been
So
here
legit
since
looking.
so and so time, and like blah blah blah, and then you start flipping through, and you're just like. It's one of the pages is like a countdown to our new attraction at Jurassic World, and I was just like, oh shit, that's cool. And then another thing was looking into the future with our expedition into the polar caps, looking for mammoth remains, and it's just like, oh shit, like they're gonna go Ice Age with it. Jurassic World
fucking
have
crazy.
big ass mammals and shit now, you know, and that's like. That's the step they were missing.
And there's totally, bless you twice,
Thank
there's
you.
totally going to be a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
they set it
Pratt
up.
signed on. He's already signed on for
He's
more
got a
sequels.
sequel for every movie he made.
He's-
Fucking
Yo,
bajillion
that,
what?
oh my
dollars on.
god.
I'll tell you what,
he will never be poor in 100 more
Well,
lives.
he
He's
went-
set now. Like,
he
he's
went
set.
on. Where did that? It had to have been Hardwick. It had to be on Nerdist. He went on and he said he's got a group of people, which I'm sure a lot of people do, but specifically involved in picking what's right for him. And you know what? I don't think they've picked anything wrong yet.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I mean,
he's been awesome.
He even went on to say something along the lines of he's glad he didn't get famous young because like he would have made terrible mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and you know what? He's pushing 40. Like I think he's 36, 37.
Yeah.
And
he looks real young though.
he looks really young.
Looks
He
like
even,
in his 20s.
he even looked young when he was fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like,
He's a baby face.
yeah. But
Yeah.
And he's so boyish.
you know what?
Yeah.
He's the only thing that I'm
Like that whole, were you a dinosaur kid? No, I was a human kid.
Fucking asshole.
it's just like right now Hollywood's in love with him. Hollywood's in love with a lot of fucking, you know what I mean? They fall.
yeah.
Everybody falls in and out of love with actors and actresses so quick.
Pratt, Star-Lord.
But Pratt is, I think he's more relatable than any Hollywood
Yeah.
man,
'Cause
and I think
look
that's
at
what
Parks
brings
and
the
Rec.
draw.
He's
Right.
an
Where he
everyman.
came from, right?
He's
Yeah.
the everyman, but he's the good-looking everyman. You know what I mean? Because like you could say,
Like, yeah, have an ugly everyman.
yeah, well, true, fair enough. But like
No,
you
Chris
could,
Pratt still has a dad bod.
he does not have a dad
See him
bod.
in Guardians?
Are
He
you
was ripped as
kidding me?
shit.
If that's a dad bod, holy mother of God!
And Tonelli has a grandpa.
I am fucked. I've got like great grandfather twice removed bod.
He's got the Uncle Buck bod.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, come on. You guys were saying fucking dad bod. This bod. Come on, you had to say Uncle Buck. Come on.
Aunt Gertrude.
That's an honor.
It was a little too specific.
You know that's gonna be a TV show too.
Yeah, you told me. You depressed me with that.
Oh my God, it's sickening.
That's retarded.
That is killing me, man. 'Cause I was even, I mean, whatever. We talked about it before, but that Fuller House shit.
Oh, we were just
Yeah.
talking about that at dinner.
Where's fucking, family still matters?
That would be amazing.
Step by stepson.
Four's Company.
No. It'd go a bad way. Two's coming.
Yeah.
One of them
Social,
died.
everybody's
Oh,
on
that's
social media.
terrible.
Yeah, it's true though. He did
It
die.
is true, I know, but it's still terrible. TV
Uh,
does some good things and it does some really bad fucking things.
Speaking of which,
Solved mysteries.
TV does some really bad things, like cancel one of the best shows a fucking basic TV channel has had in a long time.
Hannibal.
NBC.
Yeah.
Stupid idiots.
NBC makes terrible moves. They canceled Constantine, which
Yep.
was I think was a
Why
They
did
canceled
they?
Parks and Rec. They canceled The Office.
Parks and Rec had
They-
a while.
no, but they
Yeah,
no,
but they're,
So did
the
Five
problem
seasons.
is they're not ending. They're getting canceled.
Well, they Parks
And
and
they're
Rec
still
were able
kicking.
to end it.
And so was The Office. The Office
Community.
wrapped it up.
Community. Fuck.
killed,
Went back. Yeah. I mean that got moved around. It fucking
People were upset about that one too.
Yeah.
Joel McHale actually in something you want to watch.
yeah.
But anyway,
Other than the soup,
Hannibal.
it was
But
funny.
Hannibal's dying
Word up on the
because
soup.
as far as NBC, the problem is NBC has really high standards
Right.
of viewers.
Because they're a basic channel.
Well, yeah, but what they call failure, Like Hannibal, I think was averaging its lowest episode, which was season 3 this season, hit 1.8 million viewers. Okay, that's terrible to NBC. But where the CW, where the Flash and Arrow and iZombie live, 2 to 3 million is astronomical. So
Right.
1.8 million is not only survivable, it's thrivable. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's why I always want. That's why I wanted Constantine to go to CW.
Well,
or
this is
something
this
like
is the
that.
thing. You can't think about it as they're cutting it because it's not good enough. You got to think of it as they're cutting it because it's not as good as it could be from
But
one of
that's
their
the
shows.
thing. I think.
And not only that, but they may have shit backed up that if they think can make more than this, they can only show so many shows, at once.
Right.
I'm not too worried.
Sure,
Brian
sure.
Fuller is looking for he's looking for a replacement
Well,
host.
they're looking at. They specifically said Amazon and Netflix. Personally,
Awesome.
I think Netflix is the way to go.
Yeah,
Just because
definitely.
Amazon.
Because I have Netflix.
Well, that's
Right?
true.
Yeah.
But Amazon, I've tried the Prime. Prime is good. It's basically Netflix. It's Netflix light for the most part.
Really?
right.
Some of their shows, like they do the whole pilot season every year, and most of those pilots never get made into anything.
No.
They've had one really good one, transgender, with the dad from Arrested Development. The fuck is his name?
Jason Bateman.
No, his dad in the show.
Oh, I remember seeing previews for
Yeah,
that show.
that was phenomenal. I think it was I don't know if it was a show or a movie, but whatever. It was an Amazon original. I just don't think they have the platform or the power to give Hannibal what's necessary. I think Netflix does.
Yeah,
After
oh,
that
yeah.
Daredevil, I
That's
can
what
only
I'm saying.
imagine how they're going to ramp up Hannibal.
Well, they even,
Jesus.
Fuller had an interview today that said season 4 will basically reinvent the show.
Cool.
I've only had the chance to watch the 3. I guess 4 just came out.
But how fucking good is Mads Mikkelsen?
He's amazing.
Oh, my
Isn't he
gosh.
so fucking...
Stunning.
I'm so in love with his.
He
Hannibal.
did for Hannibal what Heath Ledger did for the Joker.
Absolutely
Something
right.
no one thought was possible, but like he just went in a totally different
Perfect.
direction and just fucking crushed it.
And you know what? He makes me feel more like the Hannibal from the books.
Right.
Like he is the best at everything.
He has a bit of
You know what I mean?
swagger, a bit of
All the
suave.
all the
Yeah.
finer things in life. You know what I mean? Like
Even at
he's
karate.
Yeah, he's
Everything.
fucking great at karate.
Everything. He's like the
heard
superest
about that.
spy in the world.
Yeah, you're gonna hear
like,
a lot about it, buddy.
I'm all right with
Yeah.
it. I got the gist of the first season and the second season because my brother just like went rampant on me the other day because I hadn't seen it yet.
All I'm saying is he gives the air, like Mads Mikkelsen personally gives the
He
air
carries
of
it well.
somebody that can do that.
You know what kills me even more about them canceling
Yes.
it? NBC's not fucking paying for it either. It's a fucking co-produced, co-created show that's not fucking shot here. It's not. The only thing they have to do is put it on air. Fuck you, Mayor. The only thing they have to do is put it on air, and they still fucking cancel
And
it.
how does that make you feel?
Angry, goddammit!
Kill
You
somebody.
want to,
Go
you
kill
want
people.
to kill somebody.
I hate seeing.
Kills this guy. I don't.
I hate seeing good television get
You
cut.
should look at this light.
Yeah.
Good television getting cut because of executives don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
And you want to watch, what, 3 episodes of the 3rd season?
Right, exactly.
But you know what? This shit has been going on for so long with them canceling shows
Yeah.
people genuinely like. Mm-hmm. It hasn't stopped though, and because
Yeah.
people have been
But I
complaining
think-
about it this exact way, and
But
nothing's
now
gonna
there's
change.
The difference is
more
ne-
chances.
Right.
Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, all those.
There's more competition.
services.
and
is the way to
Yahoo,
put it.
fucking
Yeah.
Yahoo, PlayStation, Yahoo got Community.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
I was going to say, can you say
Yahoo?
that one more
Yahoo?
time?
Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Are we back in 1997?
Yahoo.
Fuck you guys, all right?
Yahoo.
He's just got the Boston way of saying it.
Fuck.
No offense to Boston people.
Yahoo.
But sorry, Mark Wahlberg.
I think we're more. More popular in
Khakis.
Russia than we are in fucking Boston.
Popular.
Fuck you guys, dude.
Khakis.
I didn't give
Oh,
shit about
man.
your shit. You had a minute ago.
But has there seriously been like a more gory fucking TV show?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Especially
it's so
on
beautiful.
basic fucking television.
And it's so trippy, man. That show, like, sometimes I stare at the show with my jaw just like dropped, and I'm just like,
Beautifully
like,
shot.
yes.
Beautiful.
Cinematography
So,
is
it
awesome.
So
Just-
awesome.
Every shot is a fucking
I mean, I made that
photograph.
joke a few
Yeah.
times today because he's finally seen it. But just when he was like, "What are you feeding my dog?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's just fucking cutting his face off.
Me. Wonder.
He's like, I'm hungry.
You remember the
Eat your
dude
nose.
from
Michael
Hannibal, the guy who had the pigs?
Yes.
And
yes.
Mason
yes.
Verger.
Mason
Yes.
Verger. He was in the second season of the show, and you saw what Hannibal did to make him.
Oh, jeez.
He
It's,
doped him up on what was it that he doped him
Wait,
up
he
on?
played the same character?
No, it's,
No. Wait, never mind.
No, 'cause it wasn't
Never mind.
Gary
I'm
Oldman.
rethinking it. Yeah, hold on.
It's Michael Pitt.
Yeah, all right.
James
go ahead.
Darby from Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
But he
Oh, that's right. He is.
And
yeah,
Funny Games.
he's awesome in that too.
That's where I know him from.
But yeah, he basically
I know
he
from
drugged him
Hedwig
up real heavily on like hallucinogenics and shit, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and well, no, it didn't start with that. He just convinced him to start cutting his own face off.
Yeah. No, because he was like, test the fat, because he does the thing with the dagger, and he goes to stab this imaginary pig, and he goes, no, test yourself.
Test on you.
Test on you. And
Yeah.
he goes, okay, and just goes to town.
On his face, and then you come back in to the shot, and he's just turned away and feeding something to the dog,
Strips.
and just strips of meat, and like he's just like, "What are you feeding my dog?" And he's just like, "Me," and he turns slowly,
and his hands out,
and
and
it's
his
just
face is just
missing face, and then like it's like from here down is missing on his face, like just cutting off strips of flesh, and then he's just like, I'm kind of hungry, I want something to eat, and Hannibal's just like, eat your nose. And he's just like, okay, yeah, eat my nose, and he just like cuts the
it
front
off.
of his nose off and just eats it. Like,
That's literally making me like my stomach turn.
Oh, I love
thinking
it.
about
I love
Not
it.
me.
I'm watching it
taking
like
my
vicious.
Stromboli at home. Probably
There
while
were-
rewatching Hannibal.
right?
Episode 2 of season 3.
Haven't seen it yet. Haven't
okay.
seen season 3.
And no spoilers.
Us either.
He's preparing an arm to eat. So he's got an arm with hand, and it's like a piece of bone sticking out right from where he
love
broke it
watching
at the
him
elbow.
cook.
He's got it on a chopping block. He cuts the hand off, and then he just starts peeling away the skin. Right?
Filleting it.
Yeah, he just starts filleting. He fillets it down, and then he's just like really meticulously cutting it thin, and it looks like fucking cold cuts. And he prepares it on this really fancy cold cut tray and brings it out to this dude.
Oh my god!
And like the dude's eating, and then he just takes a piece off the cold cut tray, rolls it up, and he just bites into it. And I'm like, oh my god, like my blood is running ice cold watching this happen. And it's not often that TV does that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think that's what's
And
great
on a
about
channel
it.
like NBC, so
He fed Eddie Izzard's leg to him.
yes,
Eddie Izzard was so great in it
I
too.
heard that.
Fuck, he was good.
yeah. Oh my god.
I don't think
No.
there's anyone in there that has like a bad role. Everyone in there is
I-
fucking awesome in
And
that
great
show.
at it.
I
yeah.
love.
Even the kid from fucking. I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, but what the fuck was that show?
He doesn't even know what he's gonna say, and he's interrupting.
No,
me.
it's that show from Canada. What's his name? Dave Foley. Kids in the Hall. The guy that was in that.
Yeah, Scott.
Dave Foley's on the show?
No, not
No.
Dave
Oh.
Foley.
You know the gay guy on Kids in the Hall?
Yes.
Blonde hair?
Yes.
He's in the show.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's
How-
one of the
how is
detectives. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
He's great.
Yeah.
And my Asian fucking goddess. Oh,
Oh man.
man.
She gets sliced.
She
up.
does.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Oh, I was so in awe. I was
It's,
just like,
what do they call that? A vivisection?
I suppose.
Yeah, they basically he froze her, cut her into slices with a bandsaw,
Long ways.
and long ways from head to toe like this. And then he took all those pieces and put them in between glass and lined them up like 4 feet away from each other. And he just walked into it and was just like, oh fuck, like Jack, what's his name?
Crawford.
Jack Crawford. Lawrence Fishburne's character.
Yeah.
He finds her. It's one of his detectives.
What's her name? Father of.
Oh, the reporter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Freddie Lounge,
reporter,
yeah.
Freddie Lounge.
Imagine
And then
real
but he was
life
on the scene.
a Hannibal type character.
Oh, I'm
in real
waiting
life.
for it. Why hasn't it
You're
happened?
insane.
They're making a cookbook.
That is just
They are making it?
terrifying.
I
Yes.
read the whole article. Mads Mikkelsen said he thought it would be a bad idea, but the director said he is just like, yeah, we're making it. Like he's just like it's getting done. Like
I love
it
it.
was one of those articles where it was an interview with the director, which was a long one, and then it had a mini interview with Mads, like right in the middle of the article. And so I was reading that, and I just read Mads' thing, and I was just like, oh, okay, he said that, all right. And then I'm reading, I was just like, well, I guess not. Like, it's like, looks like they're doing it. Because Mads Mikkelsen said, he's just like, the only reason I don't think we should do it is because someone will do it.
Yes.
And he's just like, and
I want
when
it
it
to
happens,
happen.
we have no one to blame but ourselves. Like, he's
You're
just like, that's the
insane.
sad part.
The fear.
All of
like,
our murderers and serial killers are so boring. Okay, all right. They cut people up and whatever, eat them sometimes.
Make them in
Whatever.
the lampshade.
I mean,
Rape.
that's fun. That's fun. That's kind of fun.
rape. Like, and they murder
Put
you.
rusty nails up their butts. I mean, it's just boring
But they
stuff.
never do it like that.
Yeah,
Hannibal
rusty
Lecter
nails
up the
makes
butt
is
it
pretty
more
boring.
You're
like art.
romanticizing.
Yes, it's
It's
beautiful.
so much. It's
art.
unbelievable.
You see that shit? It's beautiful. That tree? That fucking tree with the white flowers?
Oh, the way they lay that
then
shit
the
out. Like I said,
flowers
is
inside
everything
of
is a
them?
Oh.
fucking photograph. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Ah,
like, it's the weirdest fucking
beautiful.
thing, yeah. The
You-
flowers, each one representing a different organ.
poisonous,
Yeah.
yeah.
You are
plant.
the prime example of why that Mads Mikkelsen didn't want to do that cookbook. Can I point that fuck out to you?
Was that
Because
the
if
one
you
where he
had
made
any-
into a tree?
Yeah.
The flower. Oh,
Yeah.
man, that was fucking cool.
I'm not smart enough to fucking do shit like that.
No,
so
if
I
you
wouldn't
had any
even
like
attempt it.
gravitas to you other than your voice, like you would absolutely be terrifying. Like if you were intimidating in any other way other than the fact that we all thought you might stab us eventually, like you would be very
like if I was a dude.
you would be terrifying. You would be absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, you'd be in prison.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Mar.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
I'd
think
be
you're
a
absolutely
pretty
right.
guy. I'd be too pretty for prison.
No.
No.
I mean, yeah, you would. You'd be too pretty for prison, but you
But
know
you'd
what?
be in
You're
there.
going to be ending up there anyway.
That's
What the
fine.
fuck does that mean?
That means you're going to get fucked in prison by
Well,
the penal system will enter you.
That is amazing.
You were going to be holding someone's pocket.
You're going to be one of those ones that takes the top half of the uniform and ties it up in a little ball right in front.
Right?
what the fuck?
She already hit
Yeah,
it
she's
there.
got the bandana and everything ready to go.
You wear the pants like real low, like.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Carrying 2 trays of fruit.
So
You're just Squirrel Master to fucking protect you and shit.
talking about bullshit.
My bitch.
Kit Harington
Okay.
has been
Yeah.
toying with us.
With you.
They're all liars.
He'll be back.
Fuck HBO. Fuck Amelia Clark. Well, no, she's cool because she came out about it.
Fuck
Ah,
you,
shit.
fuck you,
Yes, she
you're
is.
cool, fuck you.
Jon Snow, fucking Kit Harington, you're like our one and only hope. Like you're Obi-Wan. Help us, you know? Like you need to fucking you can't die, and he's not gonna. So.
Yeah, but you know what it's doing?
I think he is. I think he's
No.
coming back for a second season, but I think he's gonna be
You mean a
undead.
6th season?
He signed on for 2 more.
He wasn't in the first one.
Or the third,
Most
fourth, or
of the
fifth.
most of the cast is signed on until season 7.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm
but,
saying. Like, he's definitely not gone.
But look what they're doing. I mean, not like they're not. Everybody's not talking about Game of Thrones, but everybody's talking about it even more now.
Well, yeah.
But also, I heard this
'Cause
season.
we're pissed off about it.
This season is going to be built on flashbacks.
Yeah.
So couldn't it
So
be
he
that
very
Jon
well-
Snow got
right.
hired and could still be dead? Is just appearing in the flashbacks filming for this season.
Well, I haven't seen too much about that, the flashback thing. I haven't heard
I heard it's
going
going to focus very little on the story, but a lot on things that happened before the events.
Well, that
But a
also
lot of
makes
the
sense
flashbacks
because George R.
are,
Martin's not going to be on the script for this.
From what I heard, a
season.
lot of the flashbacks are going to be of Ned Stark's flashbacks.
Yeah,
Like
which
the-
would mean Jon Snow.
Lyanna
Yeah.
Stark and shit. Yeah,
Cool.
Like I think really like he's gonna be Targaryen. He's
Yeah.
Targaryen.
I think
He's
if he comes
fucking-
back, it's going to be at the very end of this season. Back to life. I think he'll be in the season though, pretty heavily.
I mean, fair enough. That
Can you live with that? I think
I
that's.
can live with
I think
that.
that's them like
that's
breaking
a fair,
even.
you know. I think like
It's just
we-
like, look, we killed him. We want him to stay dead.
all right, guys, we got to figure it out. Just you know.
Just hang on.
Also
We'll work out the
I'm also
details.
going to make the prediction now. I don't think the Hound is dead.
He's dead.
Just like I don't think fucking Stannis Baratheon's dead.
No,
I don't
neither
think
do
the
I.
mountain's dead either.
I told you that.
No, Franken Mountain. Franken Mountain.
I told you
love
that night. I was like, I don't think she got him. I think someone got her.
I agreed with you.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I just.
Yo, I
wanted to see
hardcore
it.
feel like what DK feels like every time I open my
You
mouth.
mean the
about
first
comic
two
books.
segments of this podcast?
Every time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We talk
You
about
guys,
Jurassic
you
World.
guys are so talking like gibberish to me right now.
That's cool. Take a break.
It's unbelievable.
I've been on break this whole cast.
Finally
maybe
weighing in.
maybe you should fucking watch Game of Thrones.
I'm working on it eventually.
It's mid break. You know what I mean? Fucking watch that
even-
shit.
What's the last thing
Mid-break,
you
there's
watched on
probably-
TV?
It's pre mid break.
That's 7 minutes of Mr. Robot.
Ugh.
And what before that?
It seriously doesn't matter. That first episode, you get hooked.
First episode.
Penny Dreadful.
You started Penny Dreadful.
Yeah,
So here's my point. You started Penny Dreadful and not Game of Thrones.
fair enough.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
All right, fair
Next time you have an inkling to start a new show,
enough.
make it Game of Thrones instead. Because that's
How
the
many
only fair
seasons
thing.
in
Give
is
it a
Penny
shot.
Dreadful?
Yeah, two. It's on its second
All right, we're
season.
going into season 6 here.
So catch up.
Yeah, but don't I have like...
What did
Is it-
Mama and Papa Tomato say to Baby Tomato?
Catch up.
Catch up.
That is a terrible joke!
Oh, speaking of good
course.
jokes, though,
Oh, here we go.
an old black lady came in today and told me the best goddamn joke I've ever heard in front of another customer, and it is blue.
What?
It is a blue joke, meaning dirty.
Yeah.
So, out of nowhere, she just starts telling this joke, and she says, "So, a little boy runs up to his mom because he's got the shits." And like right there, I was like, I looked over at the other customer. I was just like, I mean, she's saying it, not me. So whatever, let's hear it. She's like, he's got the shits, and he runs up to his mom and he says, "Mom, can I have some Viagra?" And mom goes like, "Why would you need Viagra?" He's like, "Well, I got the shits." And she's like, "How's Viagra gonna help you with the shits?" And she said, "Well, isn't that the stuff you give to Dad to get his shit hard?" And I was just like, "Oh shit!" she was like 60 easy. Like I was just like, "Oh fuck, that was great."
So that means she's probably like 73.
Yeah.
Right on the verge. She's at that point now where she can say anything and no one like people are
What was the
That is
point? What's the
fucking amazing.
point?
There's a nice white lady like right next to her. Like it's just like getting weirded out. Like this is like
just out of the blue, like unprovoked.
completely. Like we were talking about something else, and she just started telling that joke.
That's hilarious.
You have some of the best people coming to your job.
Yeah, I traded her a joke later for it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was just like, "I'll give you one," and she fucking loved it. It was perfect. I was so happy.
You leave us hanging on it or what?
I
Yep.
say, don't share.
No, no, it's an old one. How do you make a tissue dance? No, I'm kidding.
Put a little boogie.
No, it's a man's going to his doctor. He's really nervous because he's getting his test results today. He hasn't been feeling well, so he's going to find out what's wrong. So he goes into the doctor's office and he says to the doctor, he's like, "So what's it look like? How am I doing?" And he's just like, "Well, it's not looking good."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, how long have I got?" And the doctor says, 10. And he was just like, 10 years, 10 weeks? And the doctor says, 9. 8.
I love that joke.
And she fucking lost it. She loved it so much. I was like, she's going to use that one later.
That's fucking great. I love those people. There's such great people out there.
And then she said, "I would call you tomorrow and give you another one." She was like, "But I'm pretty sure they record the phones you guys have." It's like, man, she just works blue.
That
Like,
is perfect.
every joke she has is a dirty one.
That
huh?
would be so great if every day she called you with a
I
different
would
joke.
love it. It would
Oh my
it would
God.
make my job amazing.
That would be so great. Like you
Yeah.
just knew she. Oh wait, here we go.
I was like, "Oh, this is caller ID. Got her."
Here on Bustle, why Kit Harington's contract extension doesn't matter.
Okay,
All right.
Because they gave Brand a year off and still paid him for it.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I said to her.
But you know what? I was actually reading, not to get off her thing, but I was reading somewhere that they pretty much wanted him to like get ripped, like get big, And I heard he got fucking jacked for this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Jacked ass Bran?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Really?
This is gonna be awesome.
That's what I read that like on one or two different things.
Cool, man.
Apparently,
kid.
they're saying he could be a ghost, or he could appear in a vision or a hallucination.
Right.
There could be a flashback sequence. Someone could dream of him, like Bran.
You could be a recurring character as long as you show up, and I think it's like a third of the episodes. You're a recurring character.
Someone
or
was
you're
trying to tell me
But
he's in the wolf.
main character.
The wolf.
Someone was trying
Ghost?
to tell me he went into Ghost, like his soul went into Ghost's body, and he'll just be Ghost now. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like that doesn't click with me.
No, I'm
It's
telling
like
you.
the show has supernatural stuff, but
The fucking red
not like
lady
that.
is gonna bring him back.
Nah,
That's
I'm telling you, he ain't coming back.
that I think that, and I think the Hound is still alive. I think someone found him and took him to what are they called, Maester?
Maester,
Maester, I think.
and did that same shit that the other dude did, like made a Frankenhound.
No.
Frankenmountain versus Frankenhound. They can
No.
finally duke it out
Oh!
because
All
we never
that
got that
shit.
fight.
All that really happened to him was he broke his leg.
Yeah, but brother versus brother, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't really die. He broke his leg.
I know, but I kind of want Franken brother versus Franken brother. Well, I guess I'd be okay with the regular Hound
Fuck
versus
yeah, dude.
Franken Mountain.
No way! That fight
Because
is totally
then-
unfair.
Then there's still a possibility of the fucking Game of Thrones dream team. Fucking the real Hound and Bronn. Come on, man. Tell me that wouldn't be the most badass.
that would
fucking
They would kill
Really?
everybody.
Oh
If you
my
throw
God.
Arya in the mix, you're done, man. That's everybody in the kingdom.
Do you
They
think
could
he
take
still?
out.
Do you think Hound would still roll with Arya?
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be cool with her letting
Fuck
her?
yeah. Yeah.
Being like,
He's like, he's been stabbed before. Like, he's totally cool with it.
no, that's the thing. She didn't stab him. He wanted her to. He wanted her to kill her, and she walked away.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, then fuck it. He won't care.
I
He lived through it, and he'll be happier for it, because now he's making money and kicking ass and taking names.
Fuck yeah. I have no
Who's
idea
he?
what's going
Stone
on.
Cold?
Yeah. Hound
Austin
316.
316.
I'm starting that meme. Hound 316.
Yarp.
And now it is time for WTF of the Week. A tiny tidbit of news we found via social media that made us go, what the fuck? I have a pretty crazy story for us this week. Apparently, Pornhub, our favorite naughty site here on the Nerdcast, will be crowdfunding a dirty video
Your favorite.
in space. That's right. They're looking to I'm not doing this anymore. They're looking to raise they're looking to raise $3.4 million to send adult stars Eva Lovia and Johnny Sins out into space to do the nasty. They want to call it sexploration. First, I want to know why that name hasn't been taken already. Corey Price, the vice president of Pornhub, he said this will be a grand experiment in learning how intercourse works after penetrating the Earth's atmosphere.
Down.
But seeing as how the campaign is only open for another 30 days and they've only made $6,000, doesn't look like we're going to be coming in space anytime soon, guys.
Yeah.
It is a free website.
There's a bit. What do you pay?
Do you
Like
think-
$1
no.
for the premium?
Yeah, but who fucking pays the $1 for the premium? Even though,
people that
it's
do.
only $1, nobody gets the premium because everything's the same.
Yeah.
Everything's the exact same. You're not getting no fucking rich people on there like, let me go fucking jack my wiener. No.
Who wants to watch that shit?
No.
That's
Not to
boring.
mention-
They
You got-
hire people to have sex in front of them. That's what they do.
right. Like
Dude,
they
do
could
porn
green
now.
screen sex in space better than fucking like what's
Oh my
That's the
God.
thing that
Like-
gets me. Is just like, take that $6,000, go buy a decent prop space shuttle,
right.
and just fucking there. Like, get some wire work.
And I'm
Like,
sure you can you can simulate weightlessness on Earth.
Gravity wasn't filmed in space. That shit looked fine.
That's
But George Clooney didn't take his wiener out. That's the
would
difference.
have frozen up and died. Like,
Shriek.
my fuck. That's so.
Super
That would be
shrinkage.
cool to see a load get blasted in fucking
Right?
space.
What would happen?
Just to
It would
see it
be.
just like
It would go.
Nobody's
It would
had
just, like,
sex in
scatter to
space
the-
that we know
to the four
of.
corners.
Yeah, they have.
What?
They've done it.
what?
Who?
Look it up.
What?
They had sex in space. They've
Who?
done it. I think the U.S., if anybody.
Probably.
They have a fucking station up there. You think they're just sitting there?
Let's find out, because I'm interested.
I bet you that's a question an astronaut's never gotten asked. What's it like to jerk off in space?
No,
Like,
I think the exact opposite. I think that's one that's been so common that they were just like, let's try and have sex in space.
That's great.
That's why it's just like, it's not an experiment, so they're not doing anything groundbreaking.
No, they're doing it for the attention.
The gravitas.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. To be able to say it, the bragging rights. That's all it is to it.
Which sounds a lot like Gravity.
All right.
Which, filmed on a goddamn soundstage, looked great.
In space, no one can hear you moan.
And most of that movie was just one person. Like,
yeah, right, exactly. Floating.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking, that movie was terrifying, though.
What, Gravity?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Legitimately,
Because,
I hate space.
like,
the whole time we were watching it, I was just like, oh, fuck space. Like, fuck space.
NASA says that if it's ever happened, the agency doesn't know anything about it. There's no proof that it could have happened. Animal reproduction, however, has happened. Cockroaches have bred in space, yada
Right.
yada. But according to NASA, no.
According to Neil Armstrong, though.
It
Story
says
might be a little bit different.
Book me a Martian.
it says if astronauts have had space sex, it would have been very difficult. First of all, not a lot of privacy. It
I don't
says
think it really matters at that point.
No.
it says a regular
Real-
shuttle is as big as a 737.
You would need a witness. If
If you're shitting in front of each other in space, it's it's not even a toilet. It's like a suction butt.
Right,
thing.
and you're like asshole, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Why not make a little bit of like skin on skin action happen?
Yeah, slap hands.
Slap hands, slap hands. Fuck.
That's
My
what I want
turn.
to say. A fucking high five in space, man. Because it'd be great if you're in 0G, you clap, and then as soon as you hit, you'd fly away. Just the push off. Like, fly in, clap, do the pass by one.
Dude, we would have to run off cliffs and do like flips and
Yeah.
shit like that to right at connect and then bounce each other off.
Yeah.
Wait,
fucking great.
How many crewmen would you you're telling me you're gonna send 3 people up there, 2 to fuck, 1 to videotape? Like, is that what you're telling me?
Maybe not. They could probably just set up a camera. It could just
Huh.
be 2 people, but they probably need supervision.
Would
Yeah.
space sex be any good?
It's like pool
Recent
sex,
research
basically.
suggests it would not be. For one thing, zero gravity can induce nausea, a less than promising sign for would-be lovers. Astronauts also perspire a lot in flight, meaning sex without gravity would likely be hot, wet, surrounded by droplets of sweat.
Sounds like everything
Sounds
I do. When
fucking sexy.
It sounds like I'm me having sex right now. Go ahead.
In addition, people normally experience much lower blood pressure in space, which means reduced blood flow, which means, well, you know.
There's fucking Viagra, and we're good. Let's do this.
Space Viagra.
Space Viagra.
I'm just saying, thus far, it looks like no.
What
Then
looks
fucking
like no
why
what?
bother?
You ever fuck in a pool?
Whatever, that dude's gonna
basically
inject
fucking in a
coke
pool.
right into the head of his dick before he He'll be good.
What, Johnny Sins? Oh, that's hilarious.
That's what the porn stars do, man.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Because if you fucking
$3.4
fuck for 4 hours, you
million,
need
though.
something to get you hard again.
Viagra!
What exactly is that? That's what I want to know.
Dangerous.
What that's buying?
That's dangerous.
Is that buying them a rented rocket? Is that what? Like,
It's buying them one person who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And a ship. Like, that's what it's buying them.
Well, fucking look at the fuck was that? Lance Bass from NSYNC.
Yeah.
He was almost in space.
Your
he
idol.
just didn't have the rest of the fuck you. He just didn't have all the money to do it. That's all it was.
it's pretty expensive.
It's all about how much you can fork over, basically. Do
That's
whatever.
They
Richard
won $3.4
Bronson or
million
whatever his name is.
though.
The T-Mobile guy
Or
the
Virgin.
Virgin Mobile guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
He's
What?
done it. He's done a
He's been-
suborbital.
right.
Like,
Well,
He's
fuck
done
it.
that
flight.
just like took airplane.
he was out of the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
They have that mission that's going to Mars. They're like, you're not coming
Oh,
back.
they are so
If
fucking.
I would have known,
They are
if
so
I
gonna
would
be
have
fucking.
known,
Oh, yeah.
I would have signed the fuck up.
You know how
I
many
would have been
people-
like, yes,
You know how
send
many
me to
people
Mars.
they got, like, it was astronomical the amount of people that
I
signed
would
up
have
for this.
tried.
It's a one-way, it's a death ticket is what you're getting stamped.
It's a chance to live on another planet.
It's a chance to die.
With
Like in
Nothing.
the movies,
Right.
Smelly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no.
Have
fucking-
you ever seen the movies?
Yeah.
Do you know how they end?
I'd rather die like that than getting shot by some junkie
There's
on
no
the corner.
fucking Total Recall
Like-
ending where you fucking put your hand on a ball and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
opens
works.
up.
good.
Nah, man, we're gonna go to Mars.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Mission
That's
to
where they
Mars.
were.
We're gonna find the aliens that made Earth, and then we're gonna be cool.
You
like,
are gonna jump to
everything's
conclusions
gonna be okay.
way too early, and you're gonna take off your goddamn helmet. Like I did in that movie. Like, that's exactly what you're gonna be like. I think I'm all right. Like, and just pop it right off. You know.
Fucking dreads. Fucking everything be coming out your dreads.
And then it'll be me leaning over. Dibs on the magic card.
You just floating by. Or no, it's just the speaker that dibs.
Oh fuck.
Or I'll just float over like, I didn't think she'd actually do it.
I mean, I told her she might be okay. Fuck.
Oh shit. Does anyone know how to steer this other than her?
No, it'd be no. It would,
Why did we only train one person?
and then you would hear.
Why do we always make her the inventor?
You can't smoke inside an astronaut suit.
Why not?
Pure oxygen environment.
That would be such a great like
So you
bake,
vape
wake
or
and
whatever.
bake.
No, it would be such a great fucking instant inflammation.
She just took her helmet off in fucking Mars gravity.
And she's dead now.
Look, you go to the greenhouse, right? They got a greenhouse out there.
Why
It's
is
got
there a
oxygen
greenhouse?
in it. You take your helmet off, you get your little vape out.
do you know
you're
how difficult it is to build things? You literally have to build everything on
have you
Mars.
seen Mission to Mars?
Yes.
They had greenhouses.
What happened to the first crew?
But they had greenhouses.
The first crew died.
But the greenhouses were still intact.
I'm just saying, I'd be smoking in the greenhouse.
That's because
what
fucking
I'm
War
saying.
Machine was a genius. That's why. Okay.
That's true.
And he what the fuck's his real name?
Nope.
No.
No one tell him. No one tell him.
Who? Who's he asking about?
War Machine.
God damn it! What the fuck was his real name?
What else has he done, Tonelli?
Oh my god! He did that Rwanda movie. He did
Hotel Rwanda.
Hotel Rwanda.
Yep.
He's on House of Lies
Welcome
with
to the
Veronica Mars.
Hotel Rwanda.
Where the fuck's my phone? I'm IMDb-ing this motherfucker.
No, you're not allowed. You gotta figure this shit out on your own.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
He was
his
Captain
name?
Planet.
Mickey Rourke.
He was
He was Captain Planet.
He was fucking Captain Planet. Oh my god!
No one tell him.
Oh my god!
This is great.
This is terrible.
Lon Beetle.
He was. Oh my. He was.
He didn't get it.
Oh man.
Don Cheadle, the idiot.
Thank you.
She said Lon Beetle.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I didn't hear her.
A perfect sound alike.
Didn't even hear
He
her.
was also Captain. Oh wait, you already said Captain
said-
Planet.
yeah.
I thought you said Captain America.
All the Oceans movies.
So terribly sorry to say, but this is the end of this week's Wizard Nerdcast. Make sure you check out all the fun stuff on our ever-growing corner of the interweb, www.wizardnerdcast.com. But keep on the lookout for the heroin-crazed dinosaurs. We've got awesome blogs, up-to-date nerd news, game reviews, interviews, cosplay videos you can view, all the things. Fellow nerds, you can send us your comments, episode ideas, fan art, favorite porn videos, whatever's on Twitter and Instagram at Wizard Nerdcast or on Facebook.com/Wizard Nerdcast. Remember to tune in next week, same time, same place. But until then, this has been Jane.
Jason Statham.
Please don't send us your favorite porn videos.
Sir Daneth of Keller.
For Wizard Nerdcast. And by definition, you have to live until you die. Better to make that life as complete and enjoyable an experience as possible in case death is shut, which I suspect.
So is Keller like a big kingdom? Or is it a small populace? Oh, it's an island.
Is it an island or is it like a dirt mud?
Is that related? All mine are.